Greetings from the void! My name is Alpha, and welcome back to Corpse Party 2021 edition, or whatever the hell you want to call this. It's Corpse Party! It's just Corpse Party. The remaster. Yeah, we're about to head off to the infirmary. I still don't know what this timer at the top left telling me my actual play time is for and why it has to be constantly visible to me. I feel like there's going to be a mechanic related to it that, you know, an ending's going to happen because I didn't play this game fast enough or something. Which, you know, I think I'm going to do accidentally on instinct. Assuming this game is going to be, you know, generous with that. I don't know. We'll have to save. It might work a little like Signalis if you really think about it. Okay, infirmary is now unlocked. But we're not going to go to the infirmary. Because the moment I enter the infirmary is the moment we enter endgame for Chapter 1, as we all know. Well, as everyone who actually is familiar with the Corpse Party franchise knows about Chapter 1 and the grim tale of this game. We're going to hit the save. We're going to hit the save right now. I want to save on file number 4. Okay. There are 2 more corpses we need to find. One of them, which is the girl with her tendons cut at the legs, didn't have a name tag, which is unfortunate. I need to figure out how to find these last 2 name tags. But because we are stuck in closed spaces, or in this case, closed spaces. Closed spaces, whatever. Yada yada yada. We need to find corpses. Is this going to do the thing? No, it's because I already seen it once. Interesting, there's nothing interactable here. There's a letter, there's some papers there. Did I actually read those when I started the game? I don't think I did. Those might be new. Backtracking does help constantly in this game. Victim's Memoirs! 1 of 5! What do you know? Let our parting be but temporary. I send thee flowers, my beautiful flower, as the... I don't remember this document at all. This is new. Why are the Victim's Memoirs new? I send thee flowers, my beautiful flower, as thou waitst eternal for my return. Beautiful flowers thou canst see. Why are you talking like Rule's card? And shouldst I erst break free of this hell, and retake my place at thy side, these words I couldst never say, and these feelings I couldst never give, will all be laid bare for thee. Well, it's not like I'm gonna get back there. That's interesting how the Victim's Memoirs just appeared right there. I thought the Victim's Memoirs were gonna appear like later or something. Or maybe it's just a fact that I do not remember every minute detail as clearly as I think I do. I wish I can read that. Nothing to be gained from there. I have to go around this whole room. That document wasn't here either. It might have actually been a good thing I made that save. What is this? Victim's Memoirs 2 out of 5. This is the new ending. This is the new bad ending. Alas, the only flowers that bloom in hell are white as freshly fallen snow. That sounds like a Momodora, you know, kind of like imagery. So, on a lark thy heart, pure as a heart can be, I wish to stab with pins and scatter the petals. Let the white flowers be dyed red by thee. Okay. The victims' memoirs have all just appeared suddenly. We just can't read them to their conclusion, which is exactly what we are going to do before we enter that infirmary. There's the new name tag. Okay, that's the new name tag. So if we look at our name tag list, we're only missing one. That's good. That's good. We found that. Or if I load back save number 4, if this does kill me. Which it probably will. Victims' memoirs 3 out of 5. Woe is me, woe is the me who never stopped loving thee. Even if thou choosest to move on, I will always love thee forevermore, forevermore, forevermore. Woe is me to the me whose crotch is raw and bloody. What? What the hell am I reading? I scratched it so much I want to I scratched it so much I want to to thee and prove it is thine and that I don't want to read these anymore. That corpse is not there before. Wait, hold up before I look at that corpse. Is this going to be complete? This thing's warning me about the victim's memoirs. Which is funny, but, you know. A pile of haphazardly strewn human bones is heaped upon the floor. Upon closer examination, a student ID name tag can be seen jutting out from one side. I did it! I got all the name tags for Chapter 1! There's a crumpled piece of paper on the ground that seems to have fallen from the corpse's lifeless hand. God will surely save me. You're in Corpse Party, there is no God. I think I have an idea what this bad ending may be, but this might have been only a bad ending that appeared in the 3DS version of Corpse Party, which I'm actually shocked that this game had a 3DS version. But I think there was an extra bad ending in that. I don't know if that ties to victims' memoirs or not, like this game does. I don't know if it's going to be exactly the same, but yeah, I don't remember this bad ending. I don't think I've ever seen it, out of sheer curiosity. So, yeah, I guess we're all going to be witnessing this together. As I stumble around looking for the last 2 memoirs. Ah, there it is. Back here in 5A. Victims' memoirs 4 out of 5. Didn't want to see your face. Your face is for no one but me. As I burn in the fires of hell. I continue to live here. I am not dead yet. Let our part pora. The remainder of the page is caked with blood, so thick as to obscure any further writing. It's interesting to me how I'm reading basically a love confession poem of some sort, as it slowly gets more demented as the writer loses its mind, being stuck here. Which, can't blame them, but also, dear Christ, the 3rd page was graphic. Oh look, the victim's memoirs ending. How did I know it was going to appear next to the very sign that warned me about victims' memoirs? Because this game has a sick sense of humor. That's how I knew. The fifth and final chapter of the victim's memoirs is sitting on the ground here. Read it. What if I just said better not to? Nope. It still doesn't tell me anything. Yeah. Alright. Let's read it. Let's have a look. What's the worst that could happen? Victim's memoirs, 5 out of 5. I'm actually curious as to what this is going to say, because I've never seen this ending. You can die. Apologize to me with your death, you bitch. I'm going to rip your intestines from your body. Man, I'm good at this. And make red flowers bloom. And something over that white skin of yours. Yo, whoever's writing this absolutely lost it. This isn't even able to tell if you're wait, hold on. This isn't even able to tell if you're a boy or a girl anymore. Soon I'm done with you. Alright, this is already messed up. Oh! This is new. Huh? Seiko? Seiko? Poor girl. Poor girl. Seiko? Naomi, you poor girl. You poor, poor girl. Oh, Christ, she's possessed. Well, that's what happens when you read, all the morbid stuff in the school. Seiko, what's happened to you? Seiko? Seiko, no, please. Seiko's spirit was clearly not entirely intact. She was a shell of her former self, and it didn't seem like she was coming back. It had been around for days since we'd gotten trapped in the school, give or take. And the two of us were stuck here forever, alone together, in this hell. Never again to see another living being while we still drew breath. Naomi? Seiko? Naomi? Seiko, have you finally come back to your senses? You have no idea how worried I was. Naomi, you poor girl, you poor girl, you poor girl. Poor, poor girl. I can't take this anymore. Whoa, that... I didn't do anything. The game just skipped the text. That might have been a bug. Interesting. Okay. That was not as flashy as a bad ending as I thought it was going to be, but it's at least more tame than anything else in this chapter. Oh, there it is. Wrong end number 3. Read victim's memoirs to completion and succumb to darkening. There's that mechanic I was talking about earlier. Okay, well, now that this ending description kind of spoiled it, I might as well explain what the darkening is. It's not super spoilery to Story of Corpse Party, but it's something you don't really learn full enough in detail until like the final chapter. But you know, it's just a secret way to get your characters killed. Basically, what the darkening is the more like depressing imagery you look at, like bugs neatly aligned on a shelf, more creepy shit, more of the horror elements that you spam interact with, or you know, if you read certain like fucked up things, like the victim's memoirs to their completion, you get maximum darkening over time. Like, darkening slowly builds up, but there are some things that'll jump your darkening to max. And when you hit max, you get an ending sort of like this. In a sense, what the darkening is in the Corpse Party world is the more that progresses, the higher the likelihood you're going to get possessed by one of the many victims that horribly died in the school and went insane. Usually the insane ones. So, yeah, it's not good. You're basically going to get possessed, and then when you get possessed, you're now a threat to all your friends. As you know, as in with what happened with Seiko, we can already assume that Seiko, being a shell of her former self in this ending, Naomi eventually went mad and then succumbed to her own darkening. So basically, we got the madness ending. That is interesting. It wasn't too shit. It was kind of neutral, to be honest, with me. Okay. This is where I'm going to overwrite the save. Yes, we're going to overwrite it here. If anything, we go back to this save file before I read any of the victim's memoirs. There's an anatomical diagram of the human body tacked to the wall. Looking closely, it seems as if someone painted over each of the organs with actual blood. You know, like a sane person does. A handle turns, but not a drop of water comes out. I didn't realize just how thirsty I am. I'm gonna be honest, you don't want to drink any water in this school. Let me tell you that. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves, along with a single bottle of rubbing alcohol. What did they need all these for? It's an old-fashioned space heater, but so full of ash that will probably never light again. A box of matches is on the ground next to it. Take them. No, we will not be taking them. I kind of want to deal with that later. There's a lamp on the desk, but it doesn't seem to work. Flipping the switch does nothing. There's an old journal on the desk. At least it appears to be a journal. In reality, it's more like a model fused to the desk surface. It can't be lifted, and the pages can't be turned. There's an old journal on the desk. Yeah. Wash your hands with soap. How innocent. There's a pair of scissors on one of the shelves, both its blades covered liberally in blood. Vast quantities of medicines and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves. Well, there doesn't appear to be anything worthwhile other than a pair of matches. Yep, we're gonna walk away. Just kidding. Somehow I expected the beds to be a lot dustier. They are surprisingly clean. That's good though. Now you can finally rest your weary bones, Naomi. Yeah, I think I'm going to lie down for a bit. All tucked away in the corner like that? I've always preferred nooks and corners. They just make me feel safe, I guess. I know just what you mean. I'm the exact same way. I wonder if there's anything in here we could use to suit that ankle of yours. Sit tight, Naomi. I'm going to take a look. Okay, thanks a bunch. Don't thank me yet. I haven't done anything. I'm gonna drink some tea because I know it's about to happen. Ah, this will do nicely. I got me a makeshift splint and some bandages. That sprain's a goner. Now hold still. Oh man, you're a lifesaver. Alright, wrapped up tight. How's it feel? Feels great, Seiko. Thank you. You're very welcome. I've sprained my ankle pretty badly before too, so I just know how you feel. I wish I had some ice or something put on it though. No worries, you've done enough already. You're asleep now? That's fair enough, I guess. Glad you agree. Hehehe. It's slumberland for me. You really are an oddball, you know that? So, hey, Naomi? If we find Mochida, have you ever thought about what you want to do with him? Eh? Well, you know what they say, when two people are faced with a difficult situation, they say it often leads to love, sweet love. You should well up all your courage and confess your feelings to him. Get all girly with him in this creepy place, and your cuteness spectral will grow 3 sizes in his eyes, I'll bet. Thanks for that insight, Seiko. I swear, with you around, I almost feel like we're just shooting the breeze back at school. Like nothing ever happened. I'm gonna be right back and get more tea. Thanks for your advice. I'll think about it. I hope we find him soon. Uh-huh. You kinda don't though, do you? You think about how you wish he didn't have to be put through all of this. You want to see him, but you wish you could rest easy knowing that he's safe and sound back home, rather than wandering around here. Am I right? Must be those maternal instincts of yours kicking in. Ah, you're a deep one to be sure. She may sound like an idiot, but she's right on all accounts. Guess there's no fooling Seiko. I've been pretty curt with her since we got here. You don't say! I'll have to make sure I apologize later. Oh no. And what was that exactly? I'm not even gonna bother reading that. You are so weird. That was Yuka again. I heard it too. I'll go take a look. Why is Naomi's like default like character profile always like in a crying like state? Whatever. You stay here and rest, okay? I'll be back in a jiffy.
心配だから私も行くよ。
I don't think that's such a good idea. I should go too.
大丈夫だよ。
I insist. Don't worry. I'll be fine. Just stay there. You got it?
でも、
Well,
せ
but
っかくだしもう少し休ん
look,
で
your
なよ。
ankle's all dressed and feeling better, right? Don't make it all for nothing.
わかったわ。
I guess I'll stay here. My ankle really does feel a lot better.
さすがだな。
Psycho has a definite knack for caretaking.
先生、
Miss Yui and the others. Satoshi.
サトシ、
I wonder what they're all doing right now.
どうしてるかな。
すまん。
ちょっとサトシ、何しがみついてるのよ。あとそこ胸。
Back to this scene again, which is a flashback on Naomi's part. But like, honestly, honestly, this is like probably the only reason he didn't get slapped right here, and I'm not talking just because of the blackout.
可愛いんだから。
You're lucky you're so cute. Probably the only reason you didn't slap him.
会いたいよ。
Oof. I just want to see him.
なんでこんなことに。
Why did this have to happen? Yeah, we'll reunite with the others eventually, maybe. Or maybe they'll die along the way. Who the hell knows? I'm not going to take the matches. Vast quantities of mess and tonics are lined up on each shelves along with a single bottle of rubbing alcohol. What did they need all these for? Yep. I'm gonna make a save. Because I don't want to redo the cutscene where Seiko talks about Satoshi with
どうして鍵まで閉めてるの？
Naomi. Why is the door locked? On closer inspection, there's no visible bolt keeping the door closed, nor any other evidence that has been locked at all.
嘘。鍵
What?
かかってな
But
い
if
の
it's
に。
not locked,
開
then
かな
why
い。
won't it open? Won't budge as if it's been completely fastened to the wall through invisible bonds. Yeah, usually a good sign. Are those
子供の声。
children?
夏休みに
Let's all
は
go on a field trip
皆
together
さん
over
で
summer
遠足に
vacation.
出かけましょうね。
Who? What? Let's leave. Wash the blood with soap. There we go. My head hurts so bad. I can't stop this ringing in my ears. Tinnitus! Yep. The door is latticed with countless strands of black hair rooting it in place. Is someone there? It sounds like a ballpoint pen scribbling away on a sheet of paper.
さっちゃん。
Sachi, have you come to
迎え
find
に
me?
来てくれたの？
What the? Oh, wait, that's an interesting effect. The spirit is actually glowing, it's kind of moving. Oh, that's interesting. It's not just a straight up PNG anymore. I need to get away. Oh, why? What's the rush, you know? Oh god. The black mist begins to wrap itself around Naomi's body. There is no question that this is a malevolent force. If this continues, death is inevitable. Oh damn, it can just lock you in. Damn. Let me go. No. No. Swish. What's happening? The black mist begins flowing into Naomi's body through her nose, her mouth, her ears, her eyes. In no time at all, she's completely engulfed. With vision darkening and consciousness fading, the last thing Naomi ever sees, yep, is the wildly grinning visage of a woman she's never seen before. That's wrong end number 2. I want these matches. Yeah, don't care. Creepy children.
夏休みには皆さんで遠足に出かけましょうね。
Haunted infirmary. There we go. Doors now covered in black strands of hair. Yep. The journal's being written in.
さっちゃん、迎えに来てくれたの？
Okay. Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay, good. The AI is dumb. Oh, shoot. Okay. The door's last countless strands of black hair. It's no use. Where did this hair come from? God help me. Try using a match to burn the hair. Yes. The flame wasn't strong enough to do any significant damage. Nope. I'm not messing around. Best coins of medicine tonics. Take the rubbing alcohol. Yep. Okay. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Spooky Spectre? Douse the hairs with rubbing alcohol. Yep. After hastily splashing alcohol along the edges of the door, Naomi lit a match in an attempt to burn through the seemingly endless strands of hair. With a sizable whoosh and a waft of foul-smelling heat, the hair lit up, then hardened and fell away, freeing the door and allowing it to open. Alright. I'm going to kill you. Naomi, what happened? Are you okay? Seiko. Sorry for the mess. What are you talking about? Don't apologize for barfing, you poor girl. Everything's okay. You'll feel better now that it's out of your system.
背中さすってあげる。
Need me to rub your back?
ありがとう。
I think I'll be fine.
もう平気っぽい。
Thanks, though.
ゆかちゃんいた？
Did you find Yuka?
やっぱりここには
Looks like we really are the only two
こ
people
の
here.
私たち二人し
Only two
か
living people, anyway.
静かすぎるもの。
This place is just way too quiet.
ナオミはも
How
うベ
about
ッド
you,
で休ん
Naomi?
でなくて平
Is
気
your
な
leg
の？
any better? Are you okay to be up and about?
休んでたら急にね。
While I was resting, I was suddenly attacked by this creepy black apparition thing.
マジ？大丈夫だった？
Oh my god, are you alright?
なんとか。
I think
あ
so.
の部屋もう
We
近
should
寄ら
consider
ない
that
ように
room
いいわ。
off limits from here on out, though.
そう。
That's fine. I'm just glad you're
とりあえ
okay.
ずじゃあそろそろ行こっか。
I guess we better keep moving then. Can you stand?
うん。
Yeah.
でも行
But
くってど
where are
こ
we
に？
supposed to go?
うん。
Well,
もう
we've already
大体
been
回った
pretty
じゃん。
much everywhere we
校舎。
can go in this godforsaken school.
みんな死ん
And
で
the
た
other
じゃん。
people we've come across are all dead.
あ、
Damn
や
it.
ばい。
There I go
また
again.
もう無理だよきっと。
It's hopeless. We're finished. And I'm so tired.
また子供
I'm
みたい
acting
に
like
な
a
って。
child again.
ナオミ、元気出
Naomi,
して。
come on. It's not
なんとか
that
なる
bad.
よ。
We'll figure something
あ
out.
りえないじゃん。
Last
死
few
ぬ
nighters
な
never
んて
say die,
私た
right?
ち。
We're invincible.
明日は朝一でカットの予
I've
約
got a
入れてる
hairdresser's
し。
appointment the first thing in the this morning tomorrow, and I intend to keep it.
午後からほら一緒に
And
自
then in the
転車直しに行くの。
What say you and I go get our bikes
つい
fixed?
てきてくれるんでしょ？
Sounds like a plan, right?
帰れたらね。
If we make it back alive, sure.
聖子に当たっても仕方ない
This is
じゃん。
Seiko. What am I doing?
止めなきゃ。
I just can't seem to hold back. Gee, I wonder
ナオミ
why.
疲れちゃった？らしくないよなんか。
It's almost as if this entire school amplifies emotions. Especially the more negative. It likes amplifying those. Naomi, are you like super duper tired or something? This is so not like you.
もっと上げていこうよ。
Come on,
そしたら
raise that
怖く
chin.
ないって
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
ねえ、何がそう楽
What
し
the
いの？
hell's got you so chipper?
うん、
Hmm?
なんかずっと笑って
You
る。
just keep smiling, laughing.
そうかな。
Do I?
このまま本当に出られなかったら
How long is
どう
that
する
going to
の？
last if it turns out we can never go home again?
真剣に考えてる？
Have you given that
なん
any
と
thought
か
at
なるよ
all?
じゃなくて
We'll figure
さ。
something out. That's a crock and you know it.
恐ろしい目にあって。
I must have finally cracked under the pressure. This whole situation was more than my soul could bear. Yeah, I know the feeling.
聖子を元気づけようと思ってた
I
私
thought
が
I'd be keeping Seiko's spirits up till the bitter end,
気づいたら
but just like
傷つけ
that,
てた。
I was berating her, abusing her.
辛くて悲
All I
し
had
くて
running through my head was pain and sadness.
子供が
I was like a baby
我
throwing a
慢
hissy
しきれ
fit.
ずに
I was
泣
crying
き出
out,
してしまう感
irrationally,
覚。
and couldn't stop.
席を切ったように
Venomous
ひどい言葉を
words were
叩き
flowing
つけ
from
る
my mouth as if
私の
someone
心
had
の
turned
解
on a
放感
spigot.
は
All I could do was moan, complain, and belittle.
それと似ていた
I
気
really
が
was
する。
behaving just like a spoiled little brat.
家族だって
I'm sure our
いつまでも
families
心
are
配して
going to be really worried about us.
ずっと
They're
探した
going to
りして
search and search, but they'll never find us.
すごい迷惑かけるし。
It'll be a terrible burden for them.
それは違うよ。
You're wrong.
何が？
How so?
迷惑っていうのは絶
About
対
it being a burden.
違う。いなくなった人が
When you lose a
大事
loved
だ
one,
から
you cherish that person's memory.
何かしたくて
It's never a burden.
苦労でも何でも
I just want to
し
do
てあげたい
whatever
から
you just want to do
し
whatever
た
you
いから
can. Whatever you can to make her
するんだよ。
proud. You just want to, so you do.
私のバカ。
What is
聖子のお
wrong
母
with
さ
me?
ん、数年前に
Seiko's
失踪
mom
しているのを知って
disappeared
たくせに
several years ago. 3 years ago, in fact. I know that. So why am I putting her through all this grief?
残された人って
That's
そう
how I think the
考える
people
も
we
のじゃ
leave
ない
behind are going to feel.
あんたのところは
I don't know how it is for you and your family, But normal people don't work that way.
ナオミ
Naomi?
ごめん
Sorry, how about we split up? We can cover more ground that way. Maybe find a clue to help us get out of here.
効率いいかもしれないし
Seems the most efficient plan of attack, don't you think?
そんな
Ooh. There's like no soul in like Naomi's eyes. Like the light is just gone.
そんな言い方ってある
Who says things like that?
謝んなきゃ
I have to apologize.
私だって帰りたい
I
よ
want to get home just as much as you
お父さんや
do.
ユウたちに
Back to my dad and you and everybody else.
心配かけたく
And
な
I
い
sure as hell
よ
don't want to make them worry about me.
私が悪いんだから
This is all my
謝
fault.
んなきゃ
I have to apologize.
それなのに
But most of all, I don't want you, of all people, to speak to me like that. Alright, well... We got one more bad ending. Just leave me alone.
いいから
Look,
ちょっと一
just
人
leave
に
me
してよ
alone, okay?
バカバカ
You're
人
a
の気持
jerk,
ちも知
and
ら
you
な
don't
い
care
で
about anyone's feelings but your own.
知らないわ
I sure don't care about yours.
バカ成功
Stupid. Yeah, like absolute children. I'd heard her loud and clear, though. She was trying her hardest to keep my spirits up, trying her hardest to make me feel better. But the way I was at the moment, Seiko was just a little too bright for me. So bright that it hurt.
こうしてこの異空間に拉致されたも
In
のの
this
中
nexus
で
of
も
closed spaces,
まだ幸運だ
where
ったは
humans
ず
are
の
scattered and imprisoned and killed.
同じ次元に存在することができた
Two friends
私
who
たち
should
二
have
人
been
は
thankful just for the small favor of being trapped together in this unforgiving place,
簡単に
were
喧嘩別
quickly
れをして
and
しまった
easily divided.
この些細
My
な私
petty
の意地っ張り
obstinacy
が
towards Seiko would come to be the biggest regret of my life, as the consequences of that heated exchange
その後
were
すぐ
far
の
more
ことだ
dire than I ever could have imagined. And we're about to see those consequences.
ナオミバカ
So we get to play as Seiko right now. Yes, I'm not in a cutscene, but I'm already locked into a bad ending. A mechanic that is good to know beforehand. We're going to go back and try to look for Naomi right now. Not another earthquake.
収まった
Is it over?
大丈
Are
夫
you
だった
okay
の
now? So as we know, Seiko doesn't really do well on her own. As we've heard multiple times from Naomi's perspective. Well, we can't willingly go to infirmary.
ナオミ
I hope Naomi's okay.
嘘
No,
床が
the
壊
floor's
れてる
collapsed.
今の地
Did
震
this
の
happen
せい
because of the earthquake?
やだ
I can't take
ナ
this.
オミ
Yeah, the vengeful spirits controlling the school are separating us. Because now it's the perfect opportunity to do so! We really might not ever make it back home again, huh?
悪い夢じゃなく
This isn't a nightmare, it's actually happening.
だったら
I
何
guess
かあ
before
る前
anything
に
happens to either one of us,
私の気持ち
I should tell her
言っと
how
く
I
べきか
feel.
ななんちゃって
Or not.
ないない
There's really no way it would ever work out.
持田君に
Try as I might, I'd stand no chance against Yeah, that means exactly what you think it means. I don't know, you could actually just try, Seiko. Who knows? Flashback! Mommy's gone. Mommy's gone. Daddy, I can't find Mommy anywhere. When I'm by myself, I think of the stupidest things. Yeah, I feel the same way. I got used to it, though. I'm so used to being left behind. I think I just heard somebody calling out. Follow the voice? There is no other option here. If you say no, you're just gonna be wasting time. Nothing happens. That was the first time, huh? First time I ever fought with Naomi like that. And we switch over to Naomi! From the moment Seiko and I parted ways, the fear I'd been harboring since I got here just kept growing stronger and stronger. I felt like something else was in my head, like I was under some alien influence. In my mentally distraught state, I ran all through the building, frantically searching for Seiko. I just kept calling her name over and over again. Strangely, I have no memory of where I went during this time. I just ran as if in a daze, unaware and unconcerned with my surroundings. When I finally came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the third floor hallway. Seiko! Seiko, where are you? Come on, Seiko, don't leave me by myself in here. It was your own actions that led to this. We are all just bearing witness now. Seiko, is that you? Yeah, look, the victim's memoirs. Oh wow, that is really good at keeping that subtle. That was like, oh, that's so well off the screen that you don't even realize what happened. The stall door is locked from the inside. Someone's definitely in there. Whoa! Okay. That's new. The graphic actually swings. Okay. I'm in for a ride. Was not expecting that. I thought that was going to be a PNG. Why? Why? No, no. Seiko, you're alive. Hold on, I'll get you down. Ah, sorry. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? The noose around Seiko's neck is attached directly to the ceiling, and there's nothing at her feet. All attempts to help are just strangling her further. Alright. Well, we only do the only thing Naomi's capable of doing, running away and grabbing a bucket. There's a clump of unidentifiable meat inside the rusted bucket, completely crawling with maggots. I might be able to use this as a footstool. This is so revolting, but if it saves Seiko... A significant number of maggots have found their way onto Naomi's hands and skirt. Acquired filthy bucket. Seiko, I'm right here. The filthy bucket fell from Naomi's hands. With blank eyes, Seiko swung back and forth slowly in her noose. All life had been completely drained from her face. That is an interesting effect. As I mean, I don't want to linger on her like dead body for too long, but that is an interesting like motion effect that's going to be on every possible like PNG like CGI. That is interesting. That is like an unnecessary amount of polish. They didn't have to do that, but they did. That's a nice touch. Sorry, I know I'm downplaying the tragic thing that's going on, but I think we all know that we were going for a bad ending anyway. Why? Why would you hang yourself? You were smiling and laughing all this time. Didn't you say we'd find a way out of here together? I should not skip to the voice acting. Stop this. Don't leave me all by myself. Say something. I want to apologize to you for what I had said. Up until just a few hours before, I was laughing and playing in school with my best friend. Now here she was right in front of my eyes, lifeless, hanging from a noose. How could I possibly accept that as reality? I can't believe this is real. I refuse to accept it. It's just can't be. Wait, what? Huh? Not apologizing was the good ending? That's not right. Wait a minute. That's different. That is very different. What do you mean this is the good ending? No! No! No, 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 no! Wait! Hold up! What? Oh, you bastards! You swapped the endings! You swapped the responses for different endings. Usually this is the ending you get for attempting to apologize. Like, Seiko dies no matter what at the end of Chapter 1. It is the most iconic death in this game. There is no saving Seiko. No matter what you do, no matter how fast you are, she is dead. That is a fixed point in time. She dies. She is the first one to go. Welcome to Heavenly Host, completed Chapter 1. Oh my... that is evil! Okay, now we're back. Oh my god, that last ending absolutely flashbanged me. Just leave me alone was supposed to lead to the bad ending. Clicking this was supposed to lead to the ending we just got. So, basically the correct option here on this specific choice has been swapped just to cruelly mess with the people who have played Corpse Party before. That is interesting. That also implies that I'm going to die a lot. Because I no longer know what the correct option is anymore if this one is different. They swapped these two. Okay. It might as well be a brand new experience to me now. Because now I have no idea what happens if I say I'm sorry.
Seiko,
Seiko, I'm so... you and I both know, Naomi, that you're not gonna be able to say the words. I'm sorry too, but it's okay. If that's what you think we should do, then let's split up. I'll go this way. What the hell is wrong with me? I couldn't even manage to say the word sorry. I'd heard her loud and clear, though. She was trying her hardest to keep my spirits up. Trying to yeah. There's only so many times I can watch this same person die, to the point where it's like, I just expect this to happen now. This is just a normal Tuesday for me. Actually, ironically, it is Tuesday, as I'm recording this. I think it is, anyway. Might be approaching Wednesday. I want to apologize to you for what I said. Up until now, as I was just smiling, laughing, and playing with my best friend, now here she was, right in front of my eyes, lifeless, hanging from a noose. How could I possibly accept that as reality? What? Both options led to the same outcome. A good ending. That is not how the PSP version of the game worked. That is not what I expected to happen at all. Okay, I want to explain what I thought was supposed to happen. Basically, 3 child spirits were supposed to appear right around Naomi as she's like having a emotional breakdown in front of Seiko's like lifeless corpse. And those child spirits were supposed to force Naomi mid-breakdown to pick up a pair of scissors and then swallow them. Nope, no, none of that. That's what was supposed to happen. That was the death scene I was expecting to happen. So that death scene, that bad ending, just doesn't exist in this game anymore. Which is interesting to me. Chapter clear. Seiko hangs herself and dies. What is the fate of Naomi, who is left behind? Oh, that is a morbid way to put it. But yeah, she got left behind. I don't know what number 2 is. Attacked and enveloped by a black mist-like spirit. Read victim memoirs to completion and succumb to darkening. So what is bad end number 2? I have to go back to my very first save file. Because in my items, you may notice that I hold a key. A key to the newspaper room, which is right here. In order to get bad ending number 2, I supposedly am not allowed to enter the newspaper room at all. Which actually, now that I think about it, as much as I curse, you know, the developers for making that decision, it also suddenly makes sense to me as to why that is a thing that would change things. Because once Seiko leaves that room, she loses her paper doll scrap. So what the hell happens then? That is the interesting thing. How does the paper doll scrap play into everything that's going on in Chapter 1? That is interesting. So maybe I'm going to be pleasantly surprised by this. Although I'm still a little ticked that I have to play through the whole damn game of Chapter 1 just to see this bad ending. So I'll see you when I get there. But also for people like me, who is very curious as to what happens when Seiko still has her paper doll scrap. Okay, she just runs off. She doesn't throw up, she just runs off. In utter panic, I began to run as fast as my feet would carry me. I was so out of sorts, I didn't even know where I was running. I kept calling Seiko's name over and over. So no fight happened. Strangely, I have no memory of where I went during this time. I just ran as if in a daze, unaware and unconcerned with my surroundings. When I regained my senses, I found myself standing in the third floor hallway. So you just ran. Seiko didn't show up to the rescue. Seiko's nowhere to be found. That is interesting. But what does that mean, though? Because because I know this game well enough to know that there's a specific meaning behind that. What does that mean for this particular bad ending? Every action has a consequence and a reason. So what? So Seiko just hung herself for no reason? She's just in there. There was no fight. The stall door is locked from the inside. Someone's definitely in there. Okay. Is she gonna do a smart thing? With her, I have to... her neck. That's just no, that's just making it worse. I need a platform. Something for her to stand on. Yep. Yep, highly corroded bucket. She's already dead, to the surprise of no one. Yep. Yep, she's done. She is out. She is gone. But now I'm wondering, why did this happen then? Because she still has her paper doll scrap. And not to mention, why did not visiting the newspaper room specifically cause this? Whatever is about to happen, because so far this is just normal ending stuff. Are the ghosts going to appear just because I didn't enter the newspaper room? It's not playing any music. There should be music here. There should be climactic music, but there's no climactic music, so things are already different. No. Really? So you have a brand new trigger. This ending has a brand new trigger. Whoa. Okay, I love the sprite work on these three. These three are very important ghosts. Oh, I love the glowing effect. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kinda looking forward to seeing the rest of this game. Although I'm not looking forward to what's about to happen next. Child spirits. I can't move. Yeah, they do that. And I can't even speak. I'm scared. I'm
怖い
scared.
怖い
I'm
怖
really,
い
really, really, really scared. I love the sprite work. You can, like, clearly see, like, specific details in the child spirits, even though they should be even though they're a bit tall to be elementary school students. But whatever. Somehow or another, Naomi found herself with a large pair of sewing scissors in her hand. Her mouth was agape, and she was lowering the open scissors into it as if intending to swallow them whole.
開かれたハサミの刃が
I can
奥
feel
歯
the
に当た
scissor
って
blades clanging against my
カキカキ
molars,
と音を立て
and I
て
can hear it too.
あれ
What?
何して
What
る
am
の
I doing?
私
Wait, what? This is not what I expected to happen. You were supposed to swallow those.
ハサミなんか
Okay, no, you're still doing
口
it.
に入れ
Why would I try to swallow a pair of
勝手に
scissors?
手が
My hand's moving on its own.
嘘
No. Stop. Okay. Yep. Thought something different was about to happen there. Okay, yep, cool. That concludes it for this episode. This is interesting. The Dark Space attained all endings in Chapter 1. Well, yeah, that was an experience.